Hi, today I'll be talking about Lila Ramonda, a Serbian song entry for the Eurovision 2024 this year. Initially, I was taken aback by the selection. I found the song to be quite perplexing. The competition for PZ this year was also very intense. Furthermore, the song begins in a slow manner, resembling a lullaby rather than the typical Eurovision style. Additionally, the song delves into somber themes such as war, desperation, rather than focusing on love and relationships. TEYA DORA, also known as TEYA DORA, is leading us through a historical journey of Serbia's exodus. She is experiencing her emotions of despair, seeking hope, strength, and guidance. She laments the absence of guidance and the silence of the stars. She even mentions that prayers seem ineffective. Theodora pleads with God for hope and Ramonda to awaken, shedding tears in the process. This is why she's repeating Ramonda, Ramonda many times. The song has become almost like an anthem for Serbs because it vividly recounts the sacrifices made during the World War I, where Serbia suffered greatly. Approximately one-third of the population perished, which equated to around 60% of the male population. The conclusion of World War I also marked the downfall of four major powers: the Austro-Hungarian monarchy, the Ottoman Empire, the Russian Empire, and the German Empire. The Austro-Hungarian Empire and the Ottoman Empire both played significant roles in taking over parts of Serbia. During the war, Macedonians, Kosovars, Montenegrians, and Bosnians, who were essentially the same people, spoke the same language, had the same culture, fought together and shed blood side by side. It is important to know that Serbia was under Ottoman rule from the mid-15th century until the 19th century, which left it with a weak army. The Ottoman Empire would take children from their families and train them as Janissari soldiers or Janichari soldiers, who were highly skilled but often used against their own people. As a result, many boys who stayed with their families had missing fingers and other injuries to avoid being taken away. The Serbian people were unhappy with the Austro-Hungarian occupation, leading Gavrilo Princip of the Black Hand to assassinate Franz Ferdinand and his pregnant wife. However, the situation was more complex than it seems. Princip was a teenager when he carried out assassination. Prior to the event, Jovan Jovanovic and Nikola Pasic had warned Vienna about the planned attack in Sarajevo, but their warnings were disregarded. Germany had issues with Franz Ferdinand and his political views. Historical documents in Vienna's archives indicate that Franz Ferdinand intended to integrate Serbia as an equal partner in the Austro-Hungarian Empire, a move that may have conflicted with Germans' interests. Similarly, just as the Ustaše were supported by the Hungarian and Italian fascists in assassinating King Alexander I of Yugoslavia in Marseille, France, 1934, there were complex political dynamics at play in both instances. Many people can relate to the events unfolding in impoverished Palestine, with some believing it was all orchestrated from the start, as it often seems to be the case at the end. To fully grasp the meaning of this song, one must try to envision the true devastation of the situation. The Austro-Hungarian Empire initiated war against Serbia through a public declaration by sending mail to everybody. Everybody could read it, which many initially dismissed as fake due to its unconventional announcement. This conflict served as a pretext for Germany to launch the war it had long been planning. Serbia found itself under attack from multiple fronts, including Bulgaria, which had been promised control of Macedonia in exchange for its support of Germany. My grandfather tragically lost his brother and sister to Bulgarian army, which my mother's family held on to hope that they were still alive and had been adopted. The exhausted and debilitated army decided to flee through Albania towards Greece's Corfu. Numerous individuals perished during the journey, with some being laid to rest at sea, referred to as the Blue Graveyard. Those who recuperated went on to battle in Thessaloniki, achieving success. In 1918, following the collapse of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats, and Slovenians was established. Until recently, just to clarify, the term Serb encompassed all territories of Serbia back then, which were, till recently, Montenegro, Vojvodina, Bosnia, Kosovo, and Macedonia. The Lila Ramonda flower, also known as Serbian Phoenix flower, symbolizes the resilience of the Serbian people. It is worn as a symbol on the day of Armistice with a green and black ribbon, representing an Albanian memorial as they allowed Serbian soldiers to pass through. The flower is believed to have the ability to regenerate from ashes, mirroring the state of the land during that time. The song conveys a positive message, reminding us that even in the face of hopelessness, there is always a chance for redemption and that we should never lose faith. I hope you enjoyed my interpretation and that I clarified the song maybe a little bit more for you and that you enjoyed listening. Thank you very much and take care. Bye-bye.